Well, today we are looking at the economy, yeah, and we are looking at how much a youth spends in a day and how much does a person's income generally is generated. And majorly, we are going to start with the main issue. How much do you spend in a day?
100,000.
100,000.
Mm-hmm.
How much do you spend in a day?
I guess 30K.
30K. Yes, my dear brother. How much do you spend in a day?
Like 100.
100,000.
Yeah.
Wow.
Then if you are driving,
And
If I'm
then
driving, like, if I'm around town,
yes.
like 150, but if I'm traveling, I think like 200.
Like 200.
Okay.
Wow.
No prices have gone up.
yeah, your fuel prices, yeah.
Yes, our dear brother, 40. How much do you definitely spend on a normal day?
Normally,
Yes,
roughly 30,000.
roughly 30,000. Well, I spend lesser than that. I spend 25,000. Yeah, so definitely, I think that would count. But however, yeah, briefly take us through how do you come up to this 35,000 or 30,000 you spend in a day?
You said you spend how much?
Like 25.
I understand.
Yeah. How much you spend on that? Like briefly break down the money.
When
you
I
spend.
different start from me coming back to a place where I'm going to make from 8,000 and we make from
Yes.
That is transport.
Yes.
Which is about to and fro, roughly counted at 5,000.
5,000.
Then you come to the breakfast meals, and then the lunch meals,
Yeah.
the airtime, the whatever, and then the others will come in.
Yeah.
But of course, the other things that can come in during your day schedule.
Yeah.
So, you know, you can go somewhere, maybe your transport is always 5,000 to and from home.
Yeah.
But then after some time, during the course of the day, something might turn up. And
Okay.
you utilize some other money. So that's why I was trying to say roughly spend around 30,000. That is if I'm very economical. 30,000. But if I'm not economical and I'm like, hey, Sraji, is there food? Well, then it's the other side of yours is sharing food. Because you know that this is place.
Yeah, we have some nice
Yes.
Yeah.
So then you realize I may go out of the budget, maybe to 40 or to 50,000. So
Okay.
that's how I was like.
You mean like chicken papa?
Yeah, just chicken papa, bam food and stuff like that.
Yeah, they do definitely
Yeah,
up the
that's
price. And my dear brother, how do you reach that 30,000 you spend in a day?
I spend more than that because let me say talk about transport, talk about lunch, breakfast. Then at times I have to buy some stuffs at home.
Okay.
So like buying kids breakfast, what? That's around 6 billion more than that. Even at times when I get in spaces, someone can call me in case of an emergency.
An emergency, yeah.
Like that.
So
Without emergencies, I
Yeah.
spend mostly 30, something like that.
okay.
Yeah.
So I have come to realize that there is a pattern of how much we spend in a day, and majorly, most of us are majorly talking about transport. Yeah, and it has become a necessity that every person spends money on transport. So I have noticed that if at all your price is 25, 30, it is because perhaps where you're from is either expensive to reach where you're going. Yeah,
I believe
so
things are overgone like that because I remember
yeah,
years back I used to spend something like 600 shilling
600.
for transport.
By the way, by then.
It was 300 the border.
The border.
Then, but you get a border, just a bicycle, then a motorcycle.
And now,
Just from here to Nkoma here.
by then, it was cheap.
The border 300.
Transport was
But
quite affordable.
right now, but now if it's a bit hilly, I think you had something.
Go straight.
My dear brother, how do you reach that 30,000 you spend on a day?
Actually, I count on transport, airtime,
Yeah,
then food stuff.
definitely.
I'm trying to be brief.
Yeah, I get it, and that's the way.
What's the WhatsApp for?
Yeah. We have looked at the prices.
I'm done.
Yeah, we are looking at the prices hiking. Yeah, prices keep going up, and that has, I think,
Mostly the car owners.
Yes, most of the car owners,
People like
Dennis, Chila, Gaga, Gaga.
Just
So-
at the scooter.
Yeah. So you look at all these expenses. How do you have a portion of the money you make in a day that goes to saving? I'd like to start with my dear brother Dennis. Please tell us, how much do you put on in saving, or you don't save at all?
Okay. Usually,
Yes.
my life is about like risks, like if it comes to business and that. I saw some video, some Asian guy, I think producer played there,
Yes.
when was saying that why should you save money when they're printing money?
It is Robert Kiyosaki, right?
Yeah, that is the one.
Yeah.
Why would you stop money if they are making money, if they are printing money?
The thing comes,
Yeah.
like usually people who save money, in according to that guy's speech,
Yes.
means someone who saves money is broke.
Yeah.
You save the money, then the risk guy goes and picks it, invests. He takes a risk to do something.
And do you think that perhaps he's becoming one of those motivational speakers who tells you do this, but in the realistic bit of it all, it is impossible to do what he's trying to tell you?
Not because of our money right now.
Yes.
It does not have value like previously.
Yes, the previous yes. Yes.
What are you saving right now?
So what you're trying to tell
Now let me ask you, if I give you 50,000 shillings, for how long can you use it?
2,000. The moment you actually remove 1,000 on the 50,000, it goes like the way it came in. Yeah, you cannot notice where the money goes. The moment you redact, even if it's 500 shillings on the 50,000, the money would go like the way it came in. So what I am trying to pick at from what you're saying is that people should not save. That is what you're trying to say.
What I'm saying is people should
Yes.
sometimes think outside the box.
Okay.
So not having money, you are saving, even just saving, you'll be affecting the cash flow.
So what you're trying to say?
What should we
do? Should we save? We shouldn't save.
What I know is at least you should think more of making a difference with the money you have than saving each and every time.
Of course, there's this saying that Rome wasn't built in one night. Yeah. So simply, before you think ahead, you have to have the money to do what you want to think to do, like what you're thinking about.
So we're not being direct.
You're not being direct.
The thing is, as you said,
Yes.
we think of starting big, not starting
Starting small. So what you're trying to say, if you have like 500,000, start up with a small thing, let that small thing grow.
You should look at whatever money you are having.
Yes.
You should look at it in a way that it's accumulating.
Wow.
How can we
I think we're going to get back to you on that note. My dear brother, Siraj, mostly known as Chila, do you mind elaborating? Do you encourage saving? Do you encourage exploring? Briefly tell us what do the youths need to do when they have some money with them?
For me,
Yeah.
I encourage saving,
Okay.
but in which way are you saving your money?
Okay.
In Africa, mostly in our country, Uganda, people don't know how to save money, but some know. Those who have gained from it.
Okay. Which is
There are so many ways you can save your money. Saving money doesn't mean that taking just your money in the bank and leave it there in the bank.
Okay.
You can put your money in the bank and it makes you an interest. And
Like
also
putting
that-
those on fixed
yes.
fixed accounts.
Yes, there is that.
Yeah.
But also there is
Fixed
some,
account.
there is also some other ways.
The bank still give interest on the money.
Yes, very good. When you have a fixed account, they actually pay you for keeping your money there.
But a reasonable interest or just
It depends on how much money is there.
It depends on your percentage.
Yes.
But it becomes a money.
Of course, that's why we
Now,
Because
that's it.
after getting a fixed account,
Okay.
on certain dates you're supposed to pay that amount of money they need you to pay.
And
Not
then
just putting their money.
it comes like this.
Next time we
You will have
next
that
time we will have
mentality.
a banker on this show so that we identify and make sure what a fixed account can do and cannot do.
You will-
You're saying yes.
So what I was saying, another thing that
Yes.
there are so many ways that you can save your money. For instance, there are things which in our country people have not known more about. But for me, whenever I buy that on my phone, I always do a lot of research.
Okay.
How can I use my money? How can I gain from my money? So I found so many ways you can gain from your money. I've done a lot of research about cryptocurrencies
Okay.
and also forex.
Yes.
But I always don't advise people to do much of forex. Always advise them to at least do crypto.
Okay.
Crypto is much more better. For instance, I did a research, and always there is a guy I follow so much on Instagram, YouTube. He's great
Yes.
to the B2C. I like that guy so much.
He's a very good online forex trader.
Yeah, no, he's not a forex trader. He's a crypto trader.
Crypto trader. Yeah.
And I've learned a lot from him about crypto. True, crypto has a lot of scams. So if you're not careful,
Yes.
you can be scammed. Right?
So
I think when you invest
And the topic,
crypto,
the topic you're bringing, you are soon bringing us to a serious debate here.
No, what he's really trying to say, I think he's trying to say that we should venture into online trading.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
Because now, like, I'll give you an example. There is a guy I read about. He invested in crypto. Let me say Bitcoin. He invested in Bitcoin. It was in 2009.
Yes.
And in 2009, Bitcoin I think was around $1, $2. And by 2018,
He was definitely making
he had made a lot of money. Imagine from $1, it had gone to around $100.
Wow.
So he made a lot of money.
So, dear brothers out there, if you have some company with you, you can definitely try out online trading.
Yes.
And trust me, you can. It's Takuruma, by the way.
Which you
Yes.
don't have.
You don't have any
use of it.
Yes, that is what
for
you
the
should do.
future.
That's what you should do. My dear brother, what do you think a youth out there can do that doesn't really need a lot of money to start up?
Well, we have a lot of things happening outside there.
Yes.
Things to do with starting from when you get out of your gate at home.
Yes.
There are people doing different things to earn a living. And you can even just see it from us here, each and everybody here doing
As a side hustle that they're running.
something very different.
Yeah.
So, what a youth can do out there.
Yes.
Step number one, I would like to talk about first of all himself or herself.
Self-reflection.
Yes.
Yes.
We like the town so much,
Yeah.
we feel it is where money comes from. But definitely what I will first of all tell you is respect. That would be my step number one. Then number two is getting the money in the right way. Now, once this person has got the money in the right way, you have to concentrate and think about what you have ever seen or what you have ever done before. Just like one guy, the garage here, he repairs motorcycles.
Yes.
He was telling me, I get money, you have to send it. Forget border, but since you have made it into this mechanical stuff so much,
Yeah.
why can't you start up your small workshop, however small it is?
Yes.
You are having maybe your tubes, you are having your those tube tires, 7,000, those liquids of putting those small spare parts.
Small.
And if you're fixing your own motorcycles and start up like that, why would you buy a motorcycle? Yet you have never done that business. You don't know what's up there. You get
You know
so
the struggles behind.
we have a problem of always thinking too much. That one there would start from even an example. People outside there.
Yes.
Once we get, even including us, but then for us now, since we have done and majorly do very many things,
Yes.
we can't ever make that mistake anymore. But once a youth gets money, wholesome money,
Yes.
they thinking it's too much.
We start
So they end up thinking of something you don't know. That's why people end up buying land that is even stolen. There are no documents for that land.
That's very true.
Okubaba, like,
We hasn't broken
Yes.
yes.
So we should not overthink. Money actually comes from what you ever thought and what you ever done before. I'll start with an example of myself.
Yes.
Well, I like that so much. And I have made some few earnings out of it. But since it is not my major job that I do, I feel it is earning me, it is giving me something. But then it's not something that I'm pushing. I'm not thinking out of the box. When I get this money, I don't again invest it into something different. No, I put it back into
Reinvest in the same.
I reinvest it into that business. So the advice I give to you out there, step number one is respect and learn how to interact with people. That's what is down. That's what down is.
Make research.
Yes. Number two is don't overthink once you get money to invest.
Get money, put it in.
Put it in what you have.
You best understand.
What you best understand. What you have ever done before.
Yeah.
Just like one guy was telling me that when we made the research in school about self-made artists, okay, artists generally,
Yeah.
we realized that some artists who never went to school.
They just were born
But since
knowing.
their father was a welder, or since their father was a carpenter,
Yes.
he definitely has to what?
To follow
Follow that
pattern.
yes. So he basically he becomes an artist.
Yes. It's a natural born thing.
Yes, and that's what made it out there. So let's not overthink once we get money into our hands, and let's just have the respect that we keep it.
Speaking of respect, you can earn trust.
And trust also.
Yeah.
Really, interaction with people. You get
Speaking on artists,
Yes.
once this guy called Chameleon said that some people ask him,
Yes.
like, where do you get like your money?
Yeah.
Yes.
You get it. And it's like, first thing, any man to get money is first you have to get employment.
Yes.
And for him, he said he's self-employed.
Yes.
Through having passion for what he does.
What he does.
And passion that does what? That pays him.
Yes.
He does not go to a studio saying, let me sing this song, I'm going to get money. He just does it with his
With
passion.
this passion, he doesn't know what is
Yeah.
tomorrow.
So it's about you not thinking of, I'm seeing Simon is riding a border. I think he's getting money. Let me go. But if that guy has passion for what he's doing, he's happy with what he's doing. He feels, if I buy this spare part, this guy usually repair for him a motorcycle.
Okay.
He will come, he will want a spare part. I'll go and buy it from that guy. So if I have it, that's my money. I'll get the profit out of it.
That's what I was saying, Aisha.
Yes.
But not-
Someone will look at Aisha and say, I'll be like Aisha.
How is
Let
it?
also open up a shop like Aisha.
Yes.
So Aisha has taken some time there.
Exactly.
And maybe the thing is going well.
So,
People are into copy.
Not knowing Aisha is doing something
Different. It's some other-
the business.
Mm,
You understand?
It's something
When you
else.
set up something,
There's an extra ingredient.
Then it does not work out to be like, I think this guy
you
is
get a project and money for local.
Yeah.
This guy is much deals. He do other things.
They do other
What does he do in the town? Maybe he's still in town up to why?
Why is it?
So such things. Then that reminds me of some topic we had with Zab. This is even here right now.
Yeah.
Somebody just passed us and she works in a restaurant. But this business is in Uganda. Someone has been cooking. Like
The entire yeah.
not entire day.
Mm.
Entire years.
Entire years.
But your capital,
Yes.
your capital never increases.
Increases.
Your food is always
1
half kilo or 1 kilogram throughout. And then you realize now what is the problem? What is majorly the problem? And that's when you go out there, maybe it's another topic of discussion some other day. But then you realize that there's something pushing in businesses
That
that is invisible.
And someone can just tell you.
Yeah, and I think majorly it's because you can never know the stone in someone's shoe until you wear them.
Exactly.
Yeah. So this brings me to the next question, and I think it's going to go to our dear brothers are, it is majorly, do you encourage youth to take on loans? And if not, why? Like, why do you encourage me to wake up in the morning and be like, okay, I have my I can get a loan from someone, and my car run, or my father's land, no, my father's land. So jump like 10 million, I can get 10 million out of it. Do you encourage a youth to go and take on a loan? And if no, give us reasons. And if yes, you can give us a few reasons. And I think dear brothers also in the studio can also give us the reasons to why they think youth shouldn't take on a loan or should take on a loan.
No, I can advise someone to take a loan.
Yes.
To a certain point.
Okay.
Only if he or she has a running business already.
Pre-existing
business.
A running business.
So you shouldn't. You don't.
I don't advise someone to take a loan to start a business.
That reminds me of this tradition, and some of us said, "Amavuka mutuleta kama wagulia pichi." Kera kuzika. Ya memory ya bari. What's the problem?
You get a loan by motorcycle, more accidents.
More an accident happens.
No insurance, no what. Understand?
Yeah.
You end up in debts. Your life is in danger. Understand?
So majorly, the king.
I can give an example of our business.
Yes.
Let me say smuggling. You've taken 5 million.
Smuggling. Which kind of smuggling?
Smuggling. Just take it as that.
Okay, fine. Smuggling.
There is.
Yes.
You're getting 5 million from the bank.
Okay.
And you're ordering for items worth 4.5.
Okay.
You are
500,000. Yes.
Finance, transport. Then here comes a coincidence.
Well.
Or a scenario where they
everything goes through.
and that's for
Kitu kidogo.
3 million.
3 million.
That's for 300.
They ask for.
These are tomatoes.
I get you now. Yes.
Where you get that money?
Of course.
You'll end up taking the goods.
Yes.
And
And you have the loan of 6
and
or 7
you have
this time.
to pay.
You already have
You have
the
7 million. My father took a loan of 10 million.
Okay.
So his first business, the first time he traded with the around 7 million.
Okay.
But they captured. That's very lucky they captured it.
So
And Nakawa.
they seized everything.
But what they assume,
Yes.
he only had a running business.
Okay. So he was able to at
He
least
was
pay.
able to pay up, get his hands
And-
back, and he sold them.
So mentally, I think that has already been put clear. Yeah. Don't get a loan. You don't have what you call a repayment strategy, or you have a business already in place. So you get a loan to re-enter to the business.
Okay,
What is your take on that?
on another thing,
Yes.
there are very many businesses in town.
Okay.
Yeah? You can see it running what. But at least 80% of businesses operate on what? On loans. That's to say, you may see someone's shop is stocked.
Yes.
Yeah? That's why even though you go to a bank or some other financial institutions, they look at your stock, your security. What is.
That's where that saying comes in. Or in a security, do you have security?
You have security
Yeah.
for the money you have to take.
Not gambling around. First think of what if. Yeah?
What
We are
if?
going for some, but think of
What if everything goes silent?
That's what you said. Not being there, I wish, but if I think of what if this scenario happens, will I be able? So you should look at, you have nothing to lose. You are then.
America.
Another thing you see,
Yes.
loans
Mm.
are not for the weak-hearted.
Together, you are pressure. I don't go in. Yes.
When those banks want to take loans, they
Yeah.
go for you beautiful girls.
And you appreciate. You appreciate what you see.
When you take the loan,
Eh,
even when they are coming,
can signing now on you guys see the names, the word,
your hand,
the smiles, the perfume,
Yeah.
you're smelling very well.
baby junior very well.
But when they're coming to demand,
You have that serious look they always have.
guys are very black.
Manager, yeah.
They come with a convoy.
I do believe.
On the point away from loan,
Yes.
would be, of course, this thing today, right?
Yes.
We have government programs that run out there,
Mm.
but you know, these are things that you cannot. Somewhere see that you cannot put your what?
You cannot put in like
Too much of your effort. Yes, because look at programs such as yoga, and then we have now price development model. But these are things that are even benefiting the elderly people.
I think
So you realize we are the young generation, but still. We're going to be dying for nothing. Just like some other day, a colleague of mine told me at his office, told me that he was requested 100,000, and they took his name, his phone number, and they had to also pay 100,000 for opening the bank account.
then how?
Then last time when I was watching himself was in Kulu. Who is not going to ask for money for bank opening a bank?
Like, which is supposed to be
Yes, it's supposed to be free. Everything is supposed to be what?
Free.
So you realize, youth out there, let's not squeeze ourselves into these things. If the money, okay, is very transparent and has come to you, take it. But if it is not direct and you have to pull ropes, leave it alone. That's not your way. That's not your route.
That brings me
Wouldn't be your
to
route.
that brings me to something that I am thought of, and it's about majorly farming. Yeah, and it goes to my dear brother next to me, Mr. Chila, or we call him Uganda. What do you think? Do you think that farming, youth should explore farming as well? Do you think that they should venture into farming? That means agricultural, cattle keeping, and the rest, poultry and whatsoever. Do you think that youth should also jump into farming?
Farming, using alone or using
No, without
We are now looking at that sector of money making. Yeah.
farming is good, but not that everyone is supposed to farm.
Okay.
Some of the people, we have different hobbies, let me say goals,
Yeah,
dreams.
it's a seal.
Yes.
There's some who want to be farmers. Now, like I have a friend of mine who's called Josh.
Okay.
He likes farming so much. But me, I love fashion.
You love fashion.
I love business. I love doing business which bring me money.
Yeah.
Daily.
You want instant money making.
Instant money
Yeah.
which comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for me, if you talk about farming, I can't buy you.
You turn the other. You turn the other
Now
side.
let me tell you this.
Yes.
On an issue on farming,
Okay.
you sit and know why prices are going up.
I've never thought of it. Do you mind?
It's because people expect them not to do farming.
You know,
Yeah.
no, let me tell you this. Let me tell you this. You know why prices have gone high?
Okay.
You know why prices in the restaurants are high?
Please
It's
enlighten
because
us.
most people are looking at consuming. You get
Consumption
it?
of the
Yeah,
product.
consumption of things.
Yes.
You get it? You know that a slave queen
Yes.
can manage to buy chips and liver, but she does not know how to rear a chicken and grow Irish potatoes.
She doesn't
She doesn't want to know the process of how it is made.
Of how it's made.
Yeah.
Now that brings me back to another point. People used to look at agriculture as the most profitable business.
Out there.
You get it? But now someone knows I can sit and gamble on my phone.
And everything goes on well. You have 10 million on the table. Which business would you start? Don't think it through, just that's the first thing that pops up in your mind. You have 10 million, which business can you start?
Supplying phones and accessories.
So supplying phones and accessories. What business would you start if you have 10 million right now?
As I said,
Don't think it through.
no, I'm going to give you.
Yes.
As
Just
I
give
said,
it. Yes. You said.
As I said previously. As I said previously.
Yes.
Okay? I look at what I have to do
Okay.
as me an individual.
Yes.
Of course,
I look at it.
Yes, but no, just now. You have 10 million. What are you going to start?
Rental. A printing press.
Printing business. You have 10 million on your table. What do you do?
10 million.
Yes.
10 million. I'm just buying a theory.
I know. What is that? For the people who are watching out there, what is that you're just here?
Ethereum, I would think of investing it in my business, but
Okay.
it's slightly low, so I would just buy an Ethereum. And Ethereum
Yes.
it's a crypto,
Okay.
which is always changing. Man, from morning it can be at 2,000,
Yes.
even if they are 3,000. So I think
You definitely
it's
invest.
not financial education.
So
That's my choice.
So that is online trading. That's online
Yes,
trading.
that's what I can.
So you reinvest in online trading.
True.
10 million. If I had 10 million, if I had 10 million, why? If I had 10 million, me, I would put it in betting. Anyway, I'm joking. I would definitely give it to my dear brother who has ideas. No, by the way, no, I am not a good idea thinker.
And that's the end of you.
Yes, no, that's the truth. Truth be told. Truth be told. I had 10
You
million.
give me 10 million.
You're done. No, my dear brother, you have 10 million.
Yes.
What would you do?
Step number one, I will go buy land and fragment it and sell it into pieces.
What can we buy land?
Why would you buy the land?
You can buy
But anyway, this is
You know this place behind the railway?
Yes.
You know that place behind the railway? Musoro.
Yes.
Do you know how that place is going to be very valuable after 5 years?
No, you
How? Ask me how. It's going to be valuable after 5 years. Ask me how.
Wait.
Step number one, Musoro is going to have a public place for the trains.
You wait.
Step number two, when the train parks, what's going to happen? Guest houses are going to be there.
Yes.
Restaurants are going to be there.
I like what is happening right
So,
Yes.
step now.
Just a moment.
Yes.
Just a moment.
Yes.
You have 10 million. You have a family.
I
don't want to
You have family.
I want 5 million.
This guy wants to buy a printer. It's going
A printer, if he makes a printer,
How much is it?
It's going to start out tomorrow.
It's called
Listen to this.
No.
reinvesting. But you see,
You're doing business.
I have seen that business
You can
happen.
buy your land today. Now you know things are complicated. You can buy land that is your passion.
No, that is me.
I don't buy it.
That is me.
I don't want to eat soil.
well, like I said,
You know Ronaldo. You know Ronaldo.
Yes.
You know the highly paid players in this world.
Okay. Yes.
You know why they have financial
Yeah.
advisors.
But yes.
You know all of them have financial advisors.
Most definitely, when you are in a
So
position.
you know why a president has presidential advisor? Sometimes you need to ask someone. Me, I can be a free president. I can be a free advisor for you.
Like your father,
President.
this is out
He
there.
can be a free.
Yes.
You have to listen to his ideas.
Yes.
And you will, before doing that, I
Yes.
don't think you will do it direct. You will have to say, should I ask them? Maybe I listen.
Perhaps I
Most definitely, land, anything to do with land.
This like is by them.
Anyway.
Why is the issue? Why is the issue here? There's no land for 10 million. Why is the issue here? There's no land for 10 million.
What are you going to eat after you?
No, what's
So you buy land.
Listen to this. I have 10 million.
Then give it 10 million.
They haven't said it's my business.
You have said it's
I have my business I'm doing.
Yes.
But I've been given 10 million from maybe a government program or something.
No, imagine it's the last.
What am I going to pay for?
That
That is me.
How
And
much
I'm
million?
If you don't
Not
have
buying phones that I won't be captured.
Who's going to
As you have said, not buying a printer, what's the issues?
No, all in all.
That is money that you don't have to pay. Listen to this. I have seen.
This is an argument that is this is an argument.
This is the point. Listen to this. This is the point. This is the point. I have seen.
Not
I have seen somebody.
you wait 5 years.
Listen to this.
Yes.
I have seen somebody buy land. They actually couple down.
Yes.
They bought land worth 15 million. They split it up into pieces. But the money they put out of there.
After how long?
After how long? Months.
It doesn't.
Something like 2 months to 3 months.
I think.
People are looking for land like nothing but construct houses.
All in all, he has.
Yes, us don't have a plan for
That's why
the zeal for land.
All in all.
You should look at location.
Location, very much. Just a week ago, I have my uncle just sold land behind me. I even told it about my brother's land. I told him there's land worth 13 million. Do you have money for it?
Well,
That's 13, not 10.
No, stop. No, I know how much they bought that land at 9 million. They bought that 9. Yes, 9.
for the
That was
that was the
the beginning price.
And you know why Musoto has cheap land? Because it's swampy.
Now listen to this.
Well, the
It depends.
this argument.
That's why I've told you.
That place has water.
That's why I've told you. That's why you have said you're talking about dividers, right? I'll give you an example of Musoto, but I haven't said I will buy land in Musoto. I have told you when you have to buy something to be called land,
Yes.
you have to move with a group of about 5 people who are going to tell you, even you deal with even the local people around that area. Land is not something to play with.
That's exactly the point. No man is an island.
We do believe that.
But
you have to
me, according to me, it's an investment I would do with 10 million. That is a side of my business.
All in all.
No, he said
the point was
if you have 10 million.
The point was clear.
If you have
The point-
10 million,
what do you
Yes,
do?
if I have
Without any side,
Listen to this.
Members, the point was clear.
then if you are
It's not a point-
there's no point 10 million.
It's not a point of argument. It's not a point of
You
argument.
work for it.
It's not a point of argument. We were specifically trying to get what youth out there can do and inject with their money. That is why that question was brought up. However, people disagree that you cannot find land worth 10 million.
and you can find.
And it is possible you can find. It just depends on
So
where
small land.
you are going to get it from. But that is all we are going to discuss today for matters of time and emphasize people to follow us on our social media platforms and to also subscribe on our YouTube channel. In the studio today, I am with my dear brothers at 40, Dennis Chila, aka Muganga, I myself, Bait Ali, and my dear brother Eli Morgan. So keep subscribing, and that's what we had for you tonight. Our dear directors at 40, thank you very much for the edit. Thank you very much for doing what you really appreciate. So, and people out there, keep subscribing. That's all we had for you tonight.
We love
Peace
you.
out.